The Bureau of Agriculture and Fisheries Standards of the Department of Agriculture was created under Section 61 of Chapter 7 of the Republic Act No. 8435, otherwise known as the Agriculture and Fisheries Modernization Act of 1997, for the development of Philippine national standards for agricultural and fisheries commodities. Through the years, the agency grew in number of its mandates and personnel. The Organic Agriculture Act of 2010 mandated Bafs to develop standards on organic agriculture, serve as the Administrative and Technical Secretariat of the National Organic Agriculture Board, provide official accreditation of organic certifying bodies, and manage the registration of organic food and organic input producers. In 2013, the Food Safety Act mandated Bafs to develop food safety standards. In the same year, through the enactment of the Agriculture and Fisheries Mechanization Act, our office was given additional mandate of developing standards for agriculture and fishery machinery, tools, and equipment. This is in coordination with accredited testing centers and other government and private entities. 3 years after, the Philippine Halal Export Development and Promotion Act directed Bafs to develop standards for primary and post-harvest halal foods. The Bureau implemented the relevant provisions of the 4 laws with its limited number of technical staff. Faced with the challenge of strengthening the technical competence of the office, 18 new plantilla positions were created. This manpower component was distributed to the Standards Development, Technical Services, Organic Agriculture, Laboratory Services, and Administrative Divisions. The Food Safety Act created awareness among primary food producers, thus giving impetus to Bafs to develop standards on primary food, emphasizing on quality and safety. In 2003, Bafs developed only 7 standards, which increased to 116 in 2012. To date, 295 Philippine national standards can be adapted. This 2019, 31 Philippine national standards that focused on food safety and quality were developed. These standards are broken down as follows: 10 crops, 4 livestock and poultry, 3 fisheries, and 14 agricultural and fisheries machineries. These standards were co-developed with the relevant stakeholders. With these numbers, it is evident that the establishment of Philippine national standards for agricultural and fisheries commodities has become more and more relevant and important to industries and consumers through time. With this increasing relevance, it was also necessary to translate these standards to materials that will be more comprehensible and farmer-friendly. This is why the Bureau initiated the development of explanatory brochures and other popular media like comics, infographics, and audio visuals. These information materials were also placed on social media. Among the standards developed, some were translated into technical regulations like good agricultural practices, good animal husbandry practices, and organic agriculture. As the standard-setting agency of the Department of Agriculture, we have partnered with the Bureau of Plant Industry and the Bureau of Animal Industry for the enforcement of these good practices. We have also started drafting the good aquaculture practices with the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources on board to collaborate in this endeavor. The Organic Agriculture Act of 2010 gave Bafs regulatory functions in the registration of organic operators, agricultural inputs, and the official accreditation of organic certifying bodies. The Bureau committed to continuously improve its system and has embraced technological innovations. Bafs believes that these innovations are vital in providing clients quality service. In 2018, the Bureau started developing the online system for the registration of organic operators and their products. This modernization will provide ease in doing transactions in accordance with the intention of the Ease of Doing Business Act. The face-to-face engagement has been reduced. As a result, our decisions in evaluating efficacy protocols and results are impartial, science-based, and our clients can now use the Bafs online registration system. You may visit our website at www.bafs.da.gov.ph and sign up. Bafs has also taken initiative in complying with the Ease of Doing Business Act of the Philippines. Among its initiatives was the removal of the experimental use permit for organic soil amendments. This new policy will greatly lessen the cost and duration for the issuance of a product certification. The establishment of a national list of permitted substances for organic agriculture as a separate regulatory document will ensure that any advances in science and technology will be addressed more appropriately without undergoing total revision of the Philippine national standards relevant to organic agriculture. The Bureau forged a strong partnership with the private and public stakeholders, especially with the Department of Agriculture, regional field offices, and technical working group and committee members. With the absence of satellite offices and with the need for support in the grassroots, Bafs established a network of focal persons in the Department of Agriculture regional field offices. The regional field offices have been instrumental in the success of the Bureau, especially for the logistical and technical support they provide during the conduct of numerous activities in the different regions of the Philippines. Likewise, the relationships built have resulted to greater rapport and has grown over the years. In complying with the new policy of the Department of Agriculture for a more active partnership with the private industry, Bafs worked together with different national industry associations on abaca, cacao, importers, exporters, pesticides, aquatics, machinery manufacturers and distributors, swine, and ducks. In fulfilling its mandates, Bafs has actively engaged with and participated in the international and regional communities and initiatives such as the Codex Alimentarius Commission, World Trade Organization or WTO, Association of Southeast Asian Nations or ASEAN, Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or APEC, and the United Nations. Bafs has also been identified as the focal agency of the Department of Agriculture for regulatory impact assessment. Just recently, Bafs was able to get a $40,000 project development grant from the World Trade Organization Standards and Trade Development Facility for its proposal of piloting the use of regulatory impact assessment within the realm of good regulatory practices in the agriculture and fisheries sector in the Philippines. In the ASEAN community, the Philippines through Bafs is the lead country and competent authority respectively in developing guidelines in harmonizing organic certification, standards alignment for organic agriculture and good agricultural practices, and harmonized food quality and safety standards of horticultural crops. All of these milestones are continuously being achieved through the quality management system, the strength of our workforce, and commitment and support of our partners. The Bureau of Agriculture and Fisheries Standards commits to develop and implement standards that will ensure food safety and quality, worker safety and welfare, environmental management, and global competitiveness of Philippine agriculture and fishery products. We commit to good governance, excellence, professionalism, and continual improvement of the quality management system.